scouting that area, which I think Logan, you were doing. I think you tried to look over there as to what was there, and then the important thing was like, which I actually liked, that you were not just sending army, you guys were trying to forward build too, which was really nice. I mean, again, that was really good. The only thing is that the it could not have been just with the pikes. Like you needed something else other than pikes because you knew that you were gonna cut into a Mongol player. So if he had Mungadai, so for him Mungadai there, so what really killed your momentum, honestly, was the fact that your initial army, your pikes, they just died very fairly quickly, and then there was no like, okay. So for example, if it was just like siege or something like that, like you guys could easily have kind of handled that, which you kind of were doing like with the Rams, with the onagers. I thought like that was great. Having like some pikes was okay, but pikes being the guys leading the charge, not so good. Like you needed something else. Like maybe if you had pallies, that would have been better. That would have been nicer. Or even horses. By the way, you don't even need Dobos pallies for that. Like you literally just make your own horses out of air. Like that would have been okay too. But you needed a little bit of momentum, knowing that you were probably going to face like a Mongol player first, because Salman wasn't necessarily always was going to be there immediately. So it was Faisal's area, and so I'm just saying, like, knowing the player that you would go against, having the right unit to go there would have given you that extra advantage, which you could have just sort of like propelled over. But because you lost, so I'm just telling you what lost it. It seemed like maybe it was towers, but actually it wasn't. It was just the fact that those pikes got heavily countered, and then your siege was left alone. And then it was like, even though you were moving units through the channel, but and you forward built, by the way, which is great. It's just that the units that were being there were countered. That was the real issue that stopped that. But as far as the play, the strategy, I mean, that was great. Like everybody did kind of pretty good. So, I guess can I ask a question about the thought with the Dobo going Huns? Did anybody help him with that pick, or anyone told him, hey man, horses, cavalry require a lot of food. He has to build like many more farms, like 40 at least, which I don't see he does.
Yeah, that was my fault. I mean, I knew that I didn't want to block the trade, and then I kind of got blocked out of space with the forward building and mid. I tried to build some farms in the back. I think I threw like 11 down back there, and then I had probably another 15 or 16 around my TC, but it just wasn't enough. That's all it was. I mean, my food wasn't much less than everyone else's. I just looked. I think I had like 31,000. Everyone on average was like at 33 to 35. It was just.
I don't know. I don't know if it was the food. I don't know if it was the food or the gold, but it was one of those that was causing.
It was a little bit of both.
Right. Understood. So you can't just charge in with your pallies. Like you have to kind of coordinate with your army, with your with the folks when they're going in. There was one good charge you actually did with the army. After that, most of your chargers weren't really good. So we had like this heavy back line of Scorps. So I mean, they were just getting wrecked, and then they, Logan and Munsif and Sharky like literally couldn't do anything. Like they basically had to wait and use Trebs because they just couldn't really go against that. It was like kind of tough, even though they tried. But they really needed like some cav support to go together. But other than that, like I said, not a big deal. I mean, again, it wasn't a really big issue. It was just kind of like, hey, by the way, how did you, Logan? How did you like the Sicilians?
Oh, well, it's cool that you can actually use the unique tech after. I thought because it's post-imperial, I'm like, we're not gonna get it.
All right.
But I was able to. Unfortunately, all my town centers were spread out, but I was able to get 250 pop or whatever.
Okay.
Send, like,
okay.
50
Cheater.
guys.
Cheater.
But how's that cheating?
Pop. It's 250 pop. Cheater. 250 pop.
That's
cheater.
what you can do with the Sicilian.
I don't care. 250 pop. Everyone 200. You're 250. You're a cheater.
I wasn't 250.
We're gonna ban.
Is that the team?
Then we're counting all your bombard towers as one person. So you are.
No. There's a running joke about pops over here.
That was a long time ago. Plus, that person's no longer with us. I mean, he is with us. I should say he's playing with us anymore. Yeah.
Okay, so is Shuaib here?
Plus, he pulled what out of his ass too. The camels.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good party trick, pulling a camel out of your ass. Hey guys,
And then-
watch this!
But I never used the other tech though, because I asked, what was it? We had 200, and then I think when I wanted to use it, Dobo didn't have enough paladins, so I was like, or
to get
military
gold.
units. So I was
To
like,
get
let's
gold,
wait.
right?
Yeah, but I wanted it to be useful. Like, let's try to get as
Right.
much as you can.
Would've
But
been
then I think
useful, I
we
guess,
were
not
already
the
long
button.
gone to use it. But
Okay.
it is kind of cool though. I mean, that you're
Kinda?
able to use them.
It's great.
So, well,
It's
yeah,
pretty
it's
awesome.
great, but I meant like in terms of you gotta time it though. You can't just pop it without your teammates knowing. So
Right,
it's
right.
coordination. So
And the fact that we could
Understood.
actually use it, because we didn't expect to be able to. I mean, we were
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
earlier this week.
I was wondering how how the Castilians turned out.
Huh?
Well, Salman can speak to that.
They did nothing.
That's like that charge, and then my pikemen just ate him up.
Is the game up?
Damn.
That's why.
they were
Yeah, the
killing
game is up.
villagers though.
Yeah, they were.
That's why Sharky was. That's why Sharky was asking.
That's right. I do like those Castilians. huh?
You know, Sharky doesn't
Well,
ask like
you
that
know what's funny?
unless.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny, Sharky? You know what's funny, Sharky? They ate up Dobo's paladins.
Oh yeah, the charge.
So how about that?
They did your
Because
job.
they ate up Dobo's paladins, you have to just clean them up.
Yeah.
Thing
But
That's
the-
what happened.
we just
forget.
we just needed to make sure that the pallies weren't there. That's it. Everything else was kind of cruise control. But
Is the game
whatever.
up?
I mean, it was the game is up, by the way. I mean, it's been up for a while, so everybody's
get in,
joined
I'm
in.
trying.
I can't either.
Really? How come? Let me recreate. Let me recreate it. Anybody?
It's just nobody could find it. I couldn't find it earlier either. So
Oh,
just
okay.
inviting everybody now.
Okay. Oh yeah. So Saman's in.
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be back.
Munsif, you were coming like a beast.
Hey,
Alright, this
so
game.
question: how did
What is
the
it?
militia fare after I DC'd? Because that's when I DC'd.
Was it caused by that, or
No, I did it. I got the upgrade. I sent them over, and then when I was microing the two sides, that's when it happened.
Who was playing red, by the way? Was it you, Salman?
Hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you spread too much blood in my side, so.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be back.
Be right back too.
That's all right, Munsif. You were just kind of, you're kind of getting ready. Everybody was kind of getting ready. I do like Sharky's participation, though. The fact that Sharky made that comment about the Burgundy. So what is that unit called?
Castilians or something?
Castiliers? Yeah. The fact that you called out that meant that you had a really good barbecue time.
That's right. It's like I knew it was like they had kind of a charge bonus, and then after that, it's like, what can I do?
Yeah, that's right. That's
They're
right.
also weak against buildings. I saw that Spirit of the Law video, so I knew what was up.
Oh, they do that against buildings too?
They're weak against buildings.
Ah, okay. Very nice.
Oh yeah, I did a pancake against the Reds, Salman. And both Logan and me saw it at the same time, and we both jumped. I think with one shot I got like 20 units or something.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That's right.
Did you see
The
it from the opening that we made?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
All I know is I heard Faisal say, "Bridge."
he meant britches. Not breach. Britches, guys, britches. Mind your britches.
Overall, I really like this map. It's nice.
Did you? Of course you
What
do.
is- which-
Of course he likes
the
this
new
map.
or which-
No,
which one
man,
you
the
guys
hand,
doing?
the hand, the two hands together.
Oh, the hand.
Yeah, that's the
It's
only
a
way
United
Shoaib knows
Nations.
that one. That's the only one Shoaib knows. Yeah. You love this map. No, nothing going on everywhere else. Just like having a good time. You know. Other maps slightly open, lanes, other shit going on, weird stuff, space issues.
I mean,
you know.
that's not the reason. The reason why is because it gives you a chance. Like there's 2 units or 2 saves or whatever. 2 players go stay in the mid. They go straight in the mid, and the other ones they join them at one point of the time. But I don't. I need to see the replay. I don't know how you guys did it, but I'm pretty sure you took your time collecting all the stones, so you made all those Bamber Tower. But
Yeah, he went deep.
yeah, the question: how far did you go? And we didn't scout much in the mid, and we couldn't even scout much in the mid with all those towers.
Yeah, I was trying to send scouts.
Yeah,
there,
I saw them dying. Like,
bombarded death.
yeah.
No, Salman wasn't feeling too good. Just FYI. So basically,
Well,
yeah.
that's one thing. But regardless though, so the Cav guy should be main scouter because you're making Cav.
Right,
So I called
right.
it kind of late. I think, and Doba's still kind of
Mm.
getting. And this is what I meant to say earlier too, is that like Doba's just inexperienced with Cav, which is good that he's
Sure.
getting this experience now. So obviously there's a little hiccups, and so I told him a little later, just like, hey, start sending scout guys because obviously I'm occupied doing my own thing. But
Right,
so
right.
just next time, like to.
Yeah, but
'Cause
this
you
was
got
a
that
warm-up
Cav,
game
yeah.
anyway.
And
So,
yeah,
you know,
that too.
run and
Yeah,
start.
that too.
You'd be-
Yeah. But
you'd
I'm
be good.
thinking also with the scouting though, like, because
Right.
I once mine, I think I had, what was it? I actually survived. All three survived, and then they, I had one go and see. You guys just hit the gold. I brought or the stone and gold, and I brought him back. And then one was just kind of scouting in front. Waiting for one of the scouts to run through, and then I think the third guy, I don't know where he was going, but then once those went, my job was done in a way. Like I got to start focusing on my castle and units and stuff. But that's where I'm not making any. I think I got 2 stables the whole game, so I'm not like full on that. But yeah, it's,
Right,
it's fine. It's good practice for Dobo.
Yep. I mean, that's just generally for everybody. It's not just like even the one thing. It's not that hard, like for folks to pump out a couple of, horses and just send them, just see what's up, what's going on. But it's good reminder and on people's minds and stuff. So it's not like the biggest deal.
Sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a great warm up. Everybody kind of like did pretty good. Munsif is like all ready. The African's ready. I'm just super stoked because Sharky just bust out. The first thing he said was he started like going on red, man. He's like, hey man, how do you like them little jelly beans? I'm like, damn. Smack talking Sharky, man.
Ron
Man,
Burgundy
I was
said.
hoping. What? Sorry, go Sharky.
Milk was a bad choice, as Ron Burgundy said.
I was hoping those sergeants could get in, but man, those bombard towers were in a line, and then what was it? Those hand cannoneers just ate them up too. Because the point to me, I mean, I don't know like the strategy yet on those guys, or I haven't really looked, but to me, it seems like you want them to basically be builders. You send them through, and they can hack away, but then you can build a donjon in the enemy base, and then you just keep building forward build that way with the units that are attacking.
Listen, I'll tell you. I'll show you, but how to do that, how to use them. But then I'll have to change my name to Long Don John.
So we were calling him Don Johnson's on accident.
before I use it, and then you'd be like, ah, okay. Nah, man.
How
I mean,
are you guys
it's
old enough to
permanent.
make those Miami Vice references?
That's a porno movie.
Because of what you thought,
Because of the
had like
porn.
Miami Vice for a while.
I have
Sharky, you watched it?
Yeah, usually they had reruns on Spike TV. They had like all the 80s stuff. They had like Airwolf, Miami Vice.
Right.
Ooh,
I just have a
Airwolf.
hardcore. I have a hardcore porn addiction. I'm into tentacle porn, so if you're into tentacle porn, you've seen some Don Johnson.
Okay. All right, man.
I'm not into tentacle porn.
I don't
That's just
know, man. I
learning
take you for
joke.
your word. I take you for, for every joke, there's a little bit of truth in it.
I mean, I watch some anime porn every once in a while, but I don't go all the way
Okay.
to tentacle porn. Goddamn.
Okay.
Did you guys ever see the meme? It goes, it's like some wholesome little kids like me googling boobs when I'm 6, leading to my crippling anti-porn addiction.
Oh my god.
Yes, before we get any more confession, should start the.
Oh shit. We would Shuaib, except
You're not.
I don't
in.
see 2 players.
I'm here, man. Entering my.
I don't know what hair is. I don't know what.
Well, I've been
Just gonna
trying to join. I couldn't find the game. I thought it's not launched yet.
No,
So my-
man,
so
it's
Mark
for a long
the invite
time.
out.
So my other
It
favorite
says
type,
no. Uh-huh.
my other favorite type of
No,
porn
shut
is. I'm just kidding.
Did you guys ever watch that movie, The Hotspot?
Oh, okay, let me join somebody.
No, who was in it?
That was Don Johnson. Was because he's like 20 years older than Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly's in it. Oh, she's 50. So yeah, he's 70. But she was. Yeah, it was like 90s.
I think Don Johnson was in the Watchmen sequel.
Yeah. But Jennifer Connelly was hot back then.
She's still hot. I saw her in Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
Which one?
Yep.
Is that
In
a new one?
Wait,
Snowpiercer, not the
Snowpiercer, the movie or the show?
show.
I haven't watched the show.
Yeah, she's not in the movie.
Oh yeah, she's in it.
She married
But yeah,
that
she
Brit
was.
dude
What's
and
that movie?
started fucking
Not
on
Gremlins. It was like Labyrinth with like
Yeah.
David Bowie. Or no,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
David Bowie.
yeah.
Of course, you have to
Yeah, he's the
mention
Goblin
American
King. Right.
But Delvin knows all about that.
I think like a babysitter brought over that movie or something, and I hate those goblins. Oh god.
You guys ever seen Lamageddon?
I started watching it.
Dude,
It's
it's so
actually-
good. You gotta get through it. You gotta, because once it gets to like where it becomes like a cult classic, it's so fucking good.
I thought I was watching it, it's like, this isn't even as bad as Birdemic. Like,
Have
there's
you-
actually some effort put into it, even if it's like a janky R-22 helicopter.
Have
That's
you got to the
ripped off.
point where the black dude just keeps changing shirts?
No, not yet. Not there.
Oh, once that starts, dude, it's game on. Like every scene, he walks from one room to another and he changes shirts. But like they don't even address it, like at all. And his shirts just change throughout the entire movie. Like probably me and my cousin were playing a drinking game to it. We're like, all right. So we did it on Discord. Because he lives in Pennsylvania. Like every time he changes shirts, we'll have a drink. And like we started at like 11 a.m. It was like not even noon. I was like, I gotta stop, dude. I'm too fucked up for this right now. Like I'm about to die. This dude has changed shirts 45 times. I'm drinking vodka. Like, it's great though. You should finish it. That's what she said.
So what are we waiting on?
We waiting on
Well, Shuaib's gonna come. In the meantime, y'all can start prepping up for the, for for the game.
Okay, switching channels.
So Sharky,
What's up?
a man of culture. You've actually started Lamageddon.
Yeah.
Dude, a man after my heart. You gotta finish it. It's so fucking good.
Expected to be like worse than Birdemic, but it's actually better.
Dude, and it gets like out of control. Like how, like those people could make a really good movie if they wanted to. Like it's just not.
Right.
Like when you look at like Sharknado, I would say it's a better Sharknado.
Hmm.
All right, so can I be infantry this time?
Hey, I'll be Cav. Actually, I'll go Byzantine, more balanced.
All right, so we got Byzantines. What What are you thinking?
Goths.
Goths.
That work. I was thinking that or Sicilians.
Okay, I was thinking. Okay, yeah, that's Goths would be fine if you're going just heavy like pikes, champions, huskarls.
Yeah, and then I could do an early attack if you guys want to try and keep from the towers being made in mid. Just kind of try and hold a force on their side of
Different
the
map.
gap.
Right?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
different map. Okay.
It's the open map.
And then I was thinking, okay, so if Shark is going Byzantines, he's not gonna. Wait, but who's gonna be siege? Ugh. All right, let me check.
Did you guys see this UFO sighting over LA today? Like making national news, pretty crazy. Guessing that's a no.
No, I didn't. When was that?
Sometime today. Let me see
Yeah,
that.
I'll be the. How does the toot sound?
It was reported at 6:11 Eastern Standard Time.
Why are
Oh,
you
wow.
actually showing off what civs you're playing? Only Sharky should be showing. Or Dobo, one of you. One of you switch back.
You said what?
One of you switch to random.
Oh, I thought they said that for us to both pick it.
No,
Because
no,
Shay
actually,
is
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be
Switch
here.
back to random. Yeah, yeah.
My bad.
Change it from goth.
I did.
No, no, I mean, let's change it to something else and then switch back. Japanese. The Vikings. Yeah. All right, go back to now. Go back to random. Go back to random. So now they don't know. Although he's totally not going Vikings because they only get.
Yeah,
Vikings.
I think they got the fact that I wasn't actually gonna go Viking.
All right, so Byzantines, Goths. Yeah, like either Teutons or Celts. Jeez. All right, Dobo, I don't want that shit on Twitch.
Oh, sorry. Someone sent me a video of this lady freaking out. My bad. I didn't know you could hear. I'll mute myself. Someone sent me this video of this fucking Karen at Walmart freaking out. My bad.
It's okay.
I'll
It's
mute
okay.
myself real quick. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did we pick civs or no?
So we're waiting on Shoaib. So Sharky's gonna go Byzantines, Stobo, Goths. I'm either Teutons, Celts, or I was thinking Bulgarians, but I think Teutons is strong enough, or
Or Toots. Toots are less mobile, but they're more stronger in a melee fight. Like Toots are beasts in melee fights. Byzantines have basically garbage siege. They have just enough to make do.
right? Sharky's not going Byzantine. He's not going siege.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just telling you the pro and con of Civ.
Mm-hmm.
Goths is
Just fast pikemen. I mean, that's really it.
very focused on infantry.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a couple options, but from a defensive point of view, they're garbage. Their fortifications are garbage.
Hey, Salman, was the name, is that high anxiety name correct?
Negative.
We actually changed that, right? I think that's
I
old
don't know
chaos.
if you fixed it yet, but
I didn't. I haven't fixed
if
anything.
you haven't fixed it yet, it's also fight to the end. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't fixed it yet, it's fight to the end.
Okay. Fight to the end. All right. I'll just.
There's two of them.
I don't know if me changing it screwed up the map. You think it did?
I mean, we're playing controlling chaos right now, so.
No, I changed it to fight to the end
Oh, no, that shouldn't mess anything up.
because that's what you said it was.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I have an urgent need to check.
Yeah, that should be fine. That should be. I think that's the one.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. You almost 100% on that?
The forward version,
The
90%.
one with the two
Yeah, the one with
things.
the golden stone in the middle with the two holes.
Yeah.
It's 90%.
All right.
That's the one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just remind me next time to rename the freaking things.
I
To
know
at
you
least.
have one map called High Anxiety because it popped up one time.
Yeah, I just don't know what the heck it was.
I don't know either.
Even though that's supposed to be the name of this one. So shit. Anyway. All right.
Wait, wasn't Shoaib in? Now he's out? Shit. Come on, let's go.
I sent him an invite.
Attack player 4, attack player 6.
I'll beat you back to Age of Empires.
Well, you got some competition.
Now I'm kind of leaning towards Celt Saman.
What would you build with Celts?
So help out with Cav, so Paladins. Not much though, and then I do have the Onagers and the Scorpions too, because Vietnamese and Goths both require, or not require, but
Be right back.
elephants and infantry, Scorps. And then I do have faster infantry to like pikes to get the elephants.
Okay. I got no problems with that.
And then it helps everybody's siege workshops too, and just they have a more well-rounded siege too. Except no bombards, but that's fine.
Charlie's got the bombards.
Oh, I meant bombard cannons. Yeah, it's a well-rounded siege
Charlie still
this
has
workshop.
the bombards.
Yeah. He's got the bombard towers too. Yeah. So me, right?
Don't point that thing at me.
Yeah. If Fassel was a computer, Goths and Celts are just absolute. The Goths just stream of units just get killed by Scorpions like no one other. Oh my gosh. Because they stream them instead of actually like spread them out.
Yeah, but the Husklars can get to the Scorps.
Right, and that's where the Onagers and hopefully you can. Yeah, but I'm hoping other infantry or like my paladins.
Huns. What are you guys gonna do about them Huns, man?
Wall off, or not wall off, but like protect your villagers. Get that town center up.
Talking about the horses. What are you gonna do about the horses?
Pike them.
I'm gonna
Okay,
stab him
you
to
going
death.
Pikes?
I'm gonna stab him.
I mean, main focus should be getting your town center blocked. Get town center up. So, however, whatever means necessary.
And then stab him.
Shoaib definitely has a knack for killing you too. He won't just punish you with taking 2 villagers. He'll take all 3. You're done.
Sharky.
What's up?
Have you watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
I have not.
Oh, you're in for a treat. You should YouTube it tonight.
I've seen the Code Geass abridged.
The what?
The Code Geass abridged.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, that one's good.
It's like there's one with Goku and Vegeta, and it's like, I finally found your weak spot, and like Vegeta and Goku are fighting somebody, and the guy grabs Goku and just kicks him in the dick. And then they do it to Vegeta, and then the 500 guys come out. Vegeta's like, everyone kicked me in the dick 500 times. Why? It's epic. You'd love it.
Oh, he's saying it'll be a disaster. What does that mean? What does it mean?
They're gonna come at you guys early.
Oh, it's gotta be both. It's a Seta and a... Okay.
Start the game already!
There you go, guys.
1 second. Alright, I'm ready.
Chargy? Farm's gonna be a thing for you, Double.
All right. Well. Guess we'll have to deal with that one.
Vos ordres immédiatement, y compris. Si.
Don't forget they got a hot splatter.
Bonjour.
Don't forget they have a Hunts player.
Oh,
Immédiatement. Y compris. Si. I batti. Ra. I batti. I batti. I batti. Si. I vai. I vai. I batti. I batti. I batti. Buongiorno, i batti. Ra. I batti, i batti. Posorres. I batti, i batti. Sì. Buongiorno. I batti. I batti. Posorres. I batti. Fra. I batti. I batti. I batti.
Pozor, skrivam se i kompru. Pozor, svima stru. Travis, si, i kompru. Pozor,
Posorres. I batti. I batti.
si. Iven, Travis, i kompru. Pozor, Iven, si. Si, Master Travis.
Sì. I batti. Buongiorno. Fra. Immédiatement.
Si, i kompru.
Sì. I compris. I batti.
Pozor, Iven, Travis. Si, Master.
Buongiorno. Fra. Immédiatement. I batti.
Pozor, si, i kompru. Travis, si, Master.
So, what's going on, guys?
Posorres. I batti. I batti. I batti. Fra. I batti.
So, what's going on, guys?
What do you mean?
Just working on eco right now.
You're
And
working
like
on
Nobody's
building some stuff.
talking. It's a problem.
Building up an army. And working ego.
Dobo, how can you have that many helps with one fucking farm?
Alright, oh shit, I almost. Damn it, I did.
It's a talent very few know about.
Si.
Huh.
Si.
I still have a lot of food too. I could probably make double that. They all cost less when you're the Goths.
I know. What I'm saying is you need farms.
Yeah, I know, I'm building.
Ibati. Ibati. Ibati.
But I did like the approach you took with that. How the fuck?
It's a little bit more effective with you.
It truly is.
Ibati. Bonjour. Ibati.
Buongiorno, Ukoil. Ibati. Ibati.
So, Debo, let's get some barracks up front, alright? And then,
I'm on it.
Sharky, when you're ready, start moving up.
Yep.
Actually, well, I need to make another fucking town center further up.
Si. Ibati.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Posaurus.
Do you guys have markets on that side? Nice. Okay.
Yep.
I still need to build mine.
Well, Debo, you're on my side.
Oh, shit.
You're like, yep. I'm like, I know we do.
Alright, they're pushing in mid already. They have a force there.
Sì, compru.
Si. Iroquois. Ibati. Ibati. Ibati.
Buongiorno,
Alright, I got 60 expendable guys. Should I go fuck with them or not?
Sì, mastro. Usot. Compru.
What do you guys think?
Keep him there.
I don't think so. Just keep that army. We just the problem is they have skirmishers and we're lacking. We're heavy on pikes. Sharky, if you can mainly main skirmishers, that'd be great.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, I can also make what you call them once I get some gold. Whatever my specialty unit is.
Yep, the Huskarls. Yeah.
Yeah, Huskarls. Yeah. That's the word I was looking for.
Ibush Dubo. Buongiorno. I compre.
Sì, usot ive. Sì, mastro. Avanti. Davis, etace.
Ra. Ibush Dubo. Ivai. Ibati.
Usot I compru. Har.
Buongiorno. Ibush Dubo. Ibati.
Davis. Sì. Ive. Sì, mastro. Davis.
Posaurus. Ibati. Ibati. Buongiorno. I batti, batti, i batti, i batti.
Fra, i bouge du bois. I min.
Vos autres, Yvette. Si, y compris. Mastro. Vos autres. Avancez. Y compris. Et tâchez. Yvette, c'est Mastro. Y compris. Yvette, Travis.
Oh, dope. If you're gonna do that, let's attack, dude.
Alright, let's go. Sorry, I was just trying to. I just saw you going in. I was just trying to defend you.
I'm just. These are just scouts.
My fault.
It's okay.
Alright, got skirms coming up, and they have buildings on the way.
Wait, so we going in or no?
No, back off, back off, back off. So, I mean, I didn't realize it would, yeah, army was slow.
Vos ordres, y compreux. Immédiatement. Y vai. Si, immédiatement. Y batti.
Vos autres. C'est Mastro. Y compris. Travis, Yvette, c'est Mastro. Si, Yvette, y compris. C'est Mastro. Yvette, y compris. Arme. Et tâchez. C'est Mastro. Yvette, c'est Mastro.
Okay.
Vos autres, si, y compris. Yvette. Arme.
Fra, y batti.
Vos ordres, i recueil. I chasse. I chasse. I chasse.
Alright, making some siege rams
I chasse.
for a push.
Si.
Si.
Alright.
Buongiorno. I
Vos
min.
autres, si. Travis, y compris. Avancez.
Fuck. Alright, they're coming in now.
Et tâchez.
Ew.
Fra, i recueil. I batti. I batti. Buongiorno.
Si. Travis.
Oh, that's bad.
C'est
Ah,
Mastro.
shit.
Y compris.
Too many.
Vos ordres, i batti.
I'm gonna straight for Logan's Vittoria. Let me get more barracks on there.
Si.
I'm on them.
Logan's Vittoria just went down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Vos ordres.
I don't understand how, like, were you guys not at 200 pop, or what happened?
Well, I just got to. I think I lost all my skirmishers, so I lost a bunch of my pop.
I'm just chasing right now.
Can send some
Si.
animate camels to counter, but don't know where they're.
Vos ordres.
Yeah, now he's headed towards mine.
Fra, si.
He's headed towards the trade route.
I batti.
Fra, immédiatement. Compré. Ibati, 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 ibati.
Sì. I fuori. Batti, batti. Batti. Buongiorno. Sì. I batti. Posorres. I batti. I batti, batti, batti.
So your town center's going.
I know.
Sempre compru. Sema stru. Sema stru. Drive compru. Resort. Event.
Ra. Posorres. I batti. I batti.
Sì. Evan sei. Resort. Drive. Sì. Resort. Drive. Sì. Resort. Sì. Drive. Resort. Sema stru. Sì. Sema stru. Drive. Resort. Evan sei.
Vosotras. Ibati, ibati,
Animals chasing the Cav and the Tarkans.
Iroquois. Sì, ibati.
Sì. Drive. Resort. Evan sei. Drive.
Skirmishers sitting in Cav.
Sì. Resort. Sì. Sema stru. Drive. Resort. Drive. Event. I compru.
Ra. Buongiorno. I batti, i batti.
Castle right there.
Logan, you got a bunch of guys. Just
Send
chilling.
some rams.
I got a good bunch of guys chilling too.
Thank you.
No problem.
I batti, i batti, i batti. Posorres. I batti, i batti, i batti, i batti. I batti. I batti.
Ra. Immédiatement, ibati.
Ra. I bouche du beau. I bouche du beau.
Anybody need more cav? I could probably spare.
There we go. Green coming to the right. Green coming to the right. Or left. Depending on how you want to look at it. Towards the drip.
I think it was mine.
Got him.
Imperials. Let's see. Alright, do we have anything for the castle? Yep,
I got some trebs. Yeah. I'm moving the trebs up.
we got camels too. Let's see if there's anything up ahead to their. Let's see. Quorum had some camels, but I'm countering with mine.
Alright, castle's going down.
Right. Pumping out more halberds.
Yep, me too.
우선 빨간색. 다이렉트. 시마스루. 시. 시마스루. 다이렉트 타치. 시. 우선 한. 시. 시마스루.
I'm gonna forward build.
시마스루. 다이비스. 시.
Alright, yeah, let's check mid.
시마스루. 이벤.
Is that Moonslips? All his villagers are just dying to that onager. Oh my god. Nice.
Oh man. That was a bad idea, Fassel.
Alright, let's take this. So, who wants to build a mid? I could throw down a barracks or two.
Ibati. Ibati.
Pancaked real bad.
Ibati. Ibati.
Those honors not gonna make it.
That's fine.
Look, blue's camels are coming in.
Look at how dead they are. Oh, my Peckman in the back. Damn, that sucks.
Sending out more.
Sharky, are those? Yeah, you have a bunch of in my castle. You have a bunch of halberdiers.
That's where they're. Damn. Almost pop catcher. Where are my guys?
Knew there somewhere.
I have against skirmishers. Yeah, I need more stables here. That's what I need. Where is Shoaib headed? He had like knights going somewhere.
Going to the left. I don't know what they're doing over there.
Yeah, is he trying to cut somewhere?
Around?
Yeah. Actually, oh, I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. I'm headed back. Skimmer's on the way.
Bonjour. Ibati.
Sì. Ibati. Ibati.
Sì. Bonjour. I recoil. Fra. I recoil.
My guy's getting pancaked.
Recoil.
Vosotros. I recoil. I recoil. Bonjour. I recoil.
The tribs are getting hit.
Sì, i chasse. Ma i va. Sì, i push, i va. Compre, i push, i chasse. I med, compre. I va, i va, immédiatement.
Vosotros. Sì, immédiatement. I recoil.
Service. Immédiatement.
9,000, 1,800, 1,200, 500.
Shit, I got long distance lumberjack. There we go, finally made a lumberjack.
I'm doing. I made 14 more farms, so I'm looking fine.
Sharky, why are you building cameras?
Now I misclicked.
Okay, that's better. I had my voice volume or my game volume was too loud. I couldn't fucking see everything. Logan, I can't get. Oh, never mind. I got past him. Come on.
Vosotros.
I'm pushing, guys. Let's push.
Pushing.
Oh, fuck, I think I misclicked.
Vosotros.
Hey, get that trap a little farther back. Yeah, I think we're good.
Ibati.
Bonjour. Ibati.
Oh shit. Oh my guys got pancaked.
Sì, i conversai. Sì, i conversai vostro.
We may need to switch to paladins as well. That was building skirmishers originally. Hole here.
Yeah, don't worry about that side. Someone's got it. So somehow that they're mining right here, it looks like.
Watch out, we got blue coming on camels. Left side, we got green on right.
Just get the pikes on them.
Take it on my mid there.
How many trade cards do you have?
Let's see. Oh, 20.
Alright, Logan coming with that power move.
Buongiorno.
Keep them suppressed.
Ibati, ibati.
Alright, why don't we move these guys up here? Let's not run big mid.
Moving up the pikes. Skirmishers up 2. And then, what is my seat up?
Making more trebs since they keep trying to push those towers.
hunters keep going forward.
Resort. Complete. Sì. Avanti. Sì. Resort. Sì, complete. Sì, compru. E tacci. Dai, compru. Avanti. Complete. Avanti. Resort. Compru. E tacci. Sì, compru. Avanti. Sì, compru. E tacci. Compru. Sì. Dai, avanti. Resort. Sì, compru. Dai. Resort. Compru. E tacci. Sì.
I batti.
Dai, resort. Avanti. Dai.
We do have Cav needed to expend.
That's true. He's just dancing as paladins.
Sì. Resort. Sì. Compru.
We're gonna queue up more. We do have a little bit of activity going on there.
Resort. Compru. Dai.
Vosotros. Buongiorno. I batti.
Alright. Those elephants got eaten.
Resort. E tacci. Sì, compru.
Yeah, this is why. I mean, it's a good map, but it's just so like drawn out. I thought they had us at the beginning, and then I don't know what the heck happened. I think. Wait, is that Moonsip building towers? Yeah, it's like you get so caught up in towers or something, distracted. Like they could totally just push us. Yeah, the left side. We got Tarkins coming up.
Immédiatement. Si.
Building more trebs to
For
tear
those
down the
towers,
towers.
yeah. Or-
Si. Y vai.
Bunch of hussars.
Si. Y compreux. Bonjour. Y va immédiatement. Vos ordres?
Fra.
Oh my god.
Immédiatement.
Jeez. I don't get it sometimes.
Si. Si. Bonjour. Ra. Y va. Y compreux. Vos
Hey, I
ordres?
got one through. One made it.
Si.
Yeah.
Si. Bonjour. Si. Ra. Immédiatement. Y compreux.
Dobo, just start building barracks over here. Start gothing it up.
Alright.
Y vai.
They open the left side. Oh my gosh. Are those Munsifs archers? They're gonna go down.
These,
Or not.
oh,
Wow.
oh, the Tarkans, damn.
They ran away pretty well.
Tarkans coming from the right. I think they flanked. Where did they come from?
Alright, well they're pushing through mid.
Fra. Immédiatement.
Alright, hold them back then.
Vos ordres? Immédiatement.
Vos ordres. Direct. Y compreux.
Ra. Si.
Fuck, can someone give me some wood?
Yeah, I have a bunch of wood.
Can you give me some, please?
C'est Mastro.
Whatever you can spare.
Y va.
Si.
Thank you.
Dive ici. Direct. C'est Mastro. Direct.
Sama, did you just use Flemish militia thing?
Nice.
Vos ordres.
Vos ordres? Y va.
Si.
Si. Ra. Y compreux. Compreux.
Oh shit, I didn't rally them. Fuck.
Si. Y va. Vos ordres?
Vos ordres. Y compreux. Dive. C'est compreux. Si. Vos ordres. Dive. Vos ordres.
You guys holding mid okay?
That's sort of,
left.
yeah.
Si. Dive. Si. Direct. C'est Mastro. Direct. Vos ordres.
Green's trying to sneak in through left.
Vos ordres. C'est Mastro.
Right here.
Oh yeah, I see that. Let's see.
Si. Dive. Service ready. Simas
Aux
route.
ordres, si. I
What do we have as far as siege around there?
Immédiatement aux ordres.
Send trebs that way.
Aux ordres. Tout compris.
Bonjour. Si.
Wrong way.
Immédiatement. Fra. Immédiatement.
Si. Ready. Tout compris.
Bonjour. Si. Y compris.
Service compris. Aux ordres. Ready. Compris.
Si.
A forager.
Y compris. Fra. Y vai. Aux ordres. Immédiatement. Y compris. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Fra. I bouge du bo. Si.
Fra. Aux ordres. Si.
Alright, got trebs on the way.
Fra. I cultivi. I batti. I batti. I batti. I batti. I batti.
Vos ordres. Bonjour. I batti. Si. I cultivi. I batti. Compre. Vos ordres. I batti. Si. Bonjour. I batti. I batti. I batti. Vos ordres? Si. I batti. I batti. I batti. I batti. I batti. I batti.
Oh wait, hold up mid, okay?
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on.
I batti. I batti.
Oh shit, Sharky, don't get so close to that tower.
I batti.
I
Do
almost.
they have a, do they have a melee range? Like, do they have mirror holes? Well, probably that. Oh shit, I got kind of.
Yeah, my bad. I think that's what I was
Blue-
worried about.
Blue's getting pissed off on the left.
Yeah. Yeah, he stopped all our shit over.
I'm just pounding here in the mid. I'm trying to get my guys out of the way. I think I clicked right where you're going. Alright, here we go. I'm moving up mid.
Alright, I'm coming to attack mid from left, and then I'm gonna see if I can get.
Moving up all these guys, and there's counterattack. Moving my trebs to the mid.
This is open now, down right here.
Alright, I got blue micro on me, so I feel like we're accomplishing something.
You have possible eyes on orange, so
Yeah. Still feels like an accomplishment.
yeah. That means you have the right unit.
I'm gonna keep trebs to the front. And what is this? Okay, let me. Okay, I'm countering. Let's see. Watch your villagers.
I clicked the wrong tree. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, what happened to my pikes?
Posaurus.
Ra. Ibati.
Si. Ibati. Posaurus. Ibati. Ibati.
This is one epic game. Holy shit. I thought we were dead like 5 times, and then I thought they. Well, not really. We've never really got on their side yet. Other than the side, obviously.
Anyone got any more of that wood they can spare, man?
I can get you more.
Running through it like a fucking John runs through a bunch of hookers.
You're not silly, are you? The Don Johns?
No, I'm not, but that would be great if I was.
Sending some swordsmen.
Oh wait, who said
My-
does someone need stone? Oh, okay.
Posaurus. Ibati.
Sharky, get the pikemen up front. A lot of,
Yep.
a lot of paladins.
Shit. Taking down my barracks.
Si. Ibati.
Yeah, we're just down a man mid right now. Damn. It's unfortunate.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to hold left, but blue's fucking.
Oh, you don't need to be on left anymore. Someone
Okay.
close it off.
Alright.
Come on, you gotta recognize that, dude. Like,
How would I recognize that when I've been fighting them for like the past 20 minutes over there?
The wall.
We have a wall?
Yeah, there's a wall behind you.
Oh, didn't even notice that.
well, the other thing too is the what is it? We shut them down, and we're not gonna attack there. Our objective is to just basically.
We already hit their
mid,
Caporia, so it's like it's all done anyway.
Alright.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah, good call.
Just gotta mention that to me. I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to be attacking over there.
And the other what was it? They started the left. We didn't. So.
My fault. Just let me know early, or let me know next time.
I'm pretty much out of resources. I have 3,000, 2,000, 3,000.
I got 6,600, 18,000, 1,300. You need gold?
I have
sitting here in the back.
3,900.
Fuck. Green's in.
I'm chasing them, but
compris. Event.
Throw up a haymaker here. This will work.
They broke through here, so it's no longer really a wall anymore.
Alright, I'm sending a bunch of guys up.
Next push. They were just holding, or
I think it's done.
Let's make one more push, come on.
I have nothing.
they're basically on the left end and mid.
Vosotros y bati.
Sì, sì, mastru. I compris. I compris. Sì, mastru. I compris. Davis. Vosotros. Event. Sì, mastru. Davis. I compris. Sì, Davis.
Sì.
Si compro. I bati. Buongiorno. I bati. I bati.
Sì, event. Har. Sì, mastru. Vosotros. Har. Event. Sì, i compris. Davis, mastru.
Alright, what are you guys doing? I'm ready to call it.
Yeah, I'm ready to call it.
I mean, I'm still fighting the good old fight, but you know, I always am.
I do want to try something.
Thought I'd never see the day buying wood with gold.
What are you guys' resources?
200.
I actually have a bunch of resources. I just need to rebuild my production buildings.
Yeah, I mean, I got like 2,000 wood. I just made like
Oh, thank you.
Event.
shit,
Davis.
90. Halberdiers,
Yeah,
I
sure, I
got
did
200
break through the
too.
gap in the wall.
Ça, immédiatement. Ibati.
Vos ordres.
Os outros. Sim, sim, mastro. Amtavis. Etache. Sim. Ive. Harm. Os outros. Avancei. Etache.
So what's the game plan here?
Hold mid. I don't know. Someone's doing something.
Ibati.
Sì, sì, mastro. Avancei. Ive. Etache. Avancei. I compru. Har. Etache.
Time to rebuild your.
I'm gonna say
can-
that's You guys good with that?
Yep.
Yep.
You're fine.
Wait, did you get the Victoria?
I got all 4 of them. What you guys
Yeah.
Wait, but if you got all 4, we won.
I had to defend your guys' early on, so it's
Yeah.
We'll call it a draw.
Yeah. Mine's still up. Hee hee.
yeah, I know, because you see how many bombard towers around it?
Yeah.
I mean, not as much as what's in middle. Moonsip just went nuts.
Yeah, he put towers around his Victoria too.
Avancei.
I don't know. Are they gonna quit?
They probably don't even know, to be honest. If you ask them how they lost the first 2, they won't even know. I guarantee you.
How do you spell Victoria? F-E-I-T?
Just told him. Told him.
Damn.
Switching channels.
Long saves.
GG, guys. So
GG.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that was a loss for both teams.
Yeah, I didn't want to call out, but basically not being able to stop. Again, it was a problem with the siege management, and you guys kind of did a really good push. Unfortunately, the momentum wasn't there. By the way, the game is up. The momentum wasn't there for that push. Once again, I saw so many skirmishers for completely useless. Like, they were so useless. How many times I've told you guys in late game scenarios where like you got onagers? I mean, what's the skirmishers about? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's like you basically self neuter yourself with like more impactful units that you guys can use, but instead choose to do
So
skirmishers.
the worst part I had about that, I called it out mid game, was when you're doing the save discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Sharky, who was making the skirmishers, was supposed to be the cavalry save.
Shit. That doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That explains, by the way, that explains the less pressure, because the cabs were missing, and it was just like, by the way, just so you know, the skirmishers and like the shitball that you had basically prevented Logan from doing anything. And it was great, because why do you think we wanted to take out the skirmishers? Hell no, because it just kept Logan in the back. So until like the units got pancaked, or some things opened up. And by the way, they opened up when we had an answer for the onagers. But if we didn't have an answer for the onagers, we just kept it like it is because we knew that Logan was going to have the hardest time to get any of his siege up in the front. So it was just
Yeah,
kind of like sad.
and
It
then
was sad. Like, and I agree with you, Saman. The paladins. By the way, in the few times where you actually did great was when you had like really good pally numbers coming in. Like it wiped out like a lot of folks.
so that
And
was
then and Logan had a free reign of moving his siege up.
so that was a bit of an issue. Vassal. One thing that blew my mind, I don't know if you saw my message mid-game, was why crossbows?
I think it might have been a misclick. I was managing in a bunch of areas, and this has happened to me before.
I'm
It
not
was
gonna
unintentional.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was like so about to pause the game and switch channels and yell at you.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure it was only for a spurt, right? And then it just disappeared.
Yeah, but the thing is, you had the right idea with the crossbows, just the wrong building. See, if you had looked at our composition at that time, bro, all you needed was champions. That's all you needed to switch to. But you guys weren't paying attention,
It was
and it goes
really
both
messy.
ways. What's that?
It was really messy on our side, bro.
I can imagine that, but what I'm saying is, you shouldn't have that many archery ranges. I shouldn't have been seeing skirms out of you. I shouldn't have been seeing crossbows out of you. What I should have seen was infantry and infantry. So one problem I had with both Dobo and Fassel playing Gods, I didn't see champions out of either one of you really. I saw Husklars and I saw Helps. Though to be fair, we didn't really need champs as much, so I'm not going to harp on Dobo as much because I would have called that out. But Munsif should not have gone champions. Fassel, you should have. I don't know if you saw that.
Again, I'm not sure if you were referring to the latter half of the game because
that was
the blowback. Yeah, so was that after or before or after the opening on the left?
Before, way
or
before.
It'll be your right.
Way before.
Hmm.
This is still when the fighting in the lane.
I think there was a gold issue. I think that might have been the reason.
Crossbows are gold.
Well, if you forget for a minute that there was a mistake that got queued up, subsequently, any kind of so I was mostly just doing halberdiers at that point because I struggled with gold.
If there's a gold issue, that makes a little bit more sense. But just going forward, you want to play towards the Civ strength. Sharky, you need to remember pre-game discussions about what Civ role you're going to play. That was an issue. You guys my team cannot stay silent for the first 10 minutes of the game. Okay? That was an issue. I cannot be saying, hey guys, what's up? Silence for 3 minutes and say, hey guys, what's up? And you guys are like, oh, what do you want us to say? I'm like, guys, talk. There's no talking. That's an issue. Okay? You need to be saying, okay, I see this. He's building here. There was no. Your scouting early on was no, just no. Literally, you sent like 2 scouts early, and then nobody was commenting where what was what, who was doing what. Nobody. You just said, oh, we're building eco after I called you guys out on it. So that was an issue for my team. Let's see what else.
Can I say too? I think part of it that might help is, like with me and Sharky, I don't think that we can manage as much as everyone else. Obviously, like it would help if, like, all right, we're getting our eco down, or we're getting, getting to the point of building our armies up or anything. Like just helping out with scouting would be helpful, right? Because then that's one more thing we have to focus on in the early game, where we need to be building up, which could be useful for like you and Logan to do that for us, I guess.
Well, no,
I
so
know
the,
we should be doing it and be capable of doing it, but you know,
no,
we're not.
I get that. I get that, Dovo, right?
Sì.
But you have to remember on these kind of maps, unless you ask me to do it, I will not do it. For the most part, there was actually an attack that Fassel made that I fully defended you guys on. That you guys had no clue what happened on the left, by the way. Like he had champions in your base, Logan. He was killing your farmers. I came in, saved you, and then later on you're like, oh, you called in the militia thing. I'm like, yeah. So what happened was I sent the villagers to your base, turned them into militia, killed Fassel's champions, and then went on to the left. Again, that was an issue. I'll let you guys talk now.
Regardless of the civ choices, gotta work the problem. And if you're getting wrecked for some reason, call out what the combo is so that you're getting wrecked against. Because obviously, when you're going against an infantry, not making any swordsmen is a problem. Because swordsmen kill husklars, husklar kill archers. Yeah, there's a context of make husklars and pikes, but that's in lane. However, when you go through a side scenario where you have no support and you're by yourself, then you got to know when to switch from husklars to swordsmen, or you see paladins coming your way when Salman comes in, then you know that you need to have pikes in there proactively. So not being able to do that was literally causing problems. And of course, not necessarily always rallying units properly before going in, and they were trickling in. They were just dying, and there were like many more units that were killing you. So that's the kind of problem with with that GOT situation, and having certain overreactions when can't have overreactions, right? Like, okay, this is going on, need help and need assistance, and then kind of call it from there. Um, I would have liked much more communication with attacks. It wasn't just about like, oh, I'm going to go and attack Victoria and then be silent for the next 30 minutes. I mean, that's not how it's played. So have to call out targets, have to say, okay, I'm done. I'm doing that now. I'm going to do this next. Like that's huge. And then if if we're going to have like a front line, at least can't just be always sitting there. Got to be able to move them forward. If they're not moving forward, find a way to make them move forward. Like click, click, click. You got to move them, because you not moving them led into that one side massive pancakes of just like nothing, because your LEs weren't really moving. And I understand they're not responding, but bottom line is, if you double triple click them, they will respond, right? Part of them not responding too is that they're being blocked by a bunch of other units in front of them. So they're actively engaged with them unless you force them out of engagement, right? So I mean, that's just basics. Like, hey, I'm actively engaged, but I click on them and I click somewhere else, they will disengage and go to this other place. But being able to do that is very important, very critical. Not necessarily going that much cab archers when you know you have cab archer support. I understand that you needed to do at some point, and being making some adapting some of that stuff is not necessarily bad. However, the primary role is the primary role, and not having like enough of a front line and end up getting caught with only like cab archers only is like a big issue. So obviously maintaining balance is kind of key, and then everybody calling out about that balance is important. And last but not least, being aware. The only reason I helped on the Fatoria attack was because Fassel proactively called out Logan coming in. So that's the only one I did. I absolutely did not touch anything with Salman. I mean, this time I didn't really do anything. I kept quiet about it the whole time. So, you know,
I'm
not
not gonna lie, the way Fassel and Shoaib, the way you guys lost your Victoria, that's just no excuse, man.
yeah, there's too much going
It's a
on.
it's a tunneling problem, right? The
What I'm
bandwidth is
saying, so
pretty
what
much
happened? I don't
done.
know if you actually, you guys, I know for a fact didn't see it. There was literally one guy sat there and ticked both your Victorias to death. One dude.
I mean, that makes it actually even harder to spot, right?
I know, but I know, but that's the thing. It's like you guys aren't paying attention to the alerts either, which will let you know.
All you gotta do
Well,
is
there's
all
too
you gotta
many going on, right?
no, hold on. All you gotta do is look at the map, and regardless of the alerts or many alerts, look at what's blinking. If you got shit blinking in the back, chances are you probably want to pay attention, regardless of like 55 alerts. If there's one area in the back of your, way in the back, is blinking, which is what happens when you're looking at the
I
map.
understand. There's just no bandwidth. I understand it. To have no bandwidth at that point.
Right. So tunneling is
that had everything to do. Just a second. So that had everything to do with, I believe, the misguided demand to open up their right, our left. I did not want to do it. Choi wanted it done, and we produced no real results from that. And we got blowback, and it basically locked me down from that perspective. And I was also trying to help mid. Pretty much at that junction, I was maxed out on bandwidth. I could not look for shenanigans or anything else at that point.
I don't know, guys, from your map, but in my map, the only thing that blinks is gold. So
what? What the shit? What was that?
Talking like the
What did the African say? The African made some comment.
Goes gold.
He's just a gold hog. All I gotta say is this: the dude said, "Hey, can I get how much did he say? 50,000?
20k gold.
He said I'm running out of gold. I have 1,000. Can I get 20k, please?" It was just some.
He got my response too.
Got some crazy number.
Asking some great numbers. You see, that's a good deal.
Right, of course it's a good deal. But anyway, what I'm saying is the tunneling is kind of important. Actually, it was an issue on both sides. The basically neutering Logan with his siege. I mean, it's just it just makes no sense. By the way, I don't know if you know, every time Logan had an open pathway, he made progress. Every time he got stuck in front of shit, he just got neutered and destroyed, and he couldn't do anything. Literally, he just couldn't do anything. His whole siege army just got caught sitting in the back. I mean, literally just got caught sitting in the back. He couldn't do anything. And then when you guys lost units in the front, actually Logan had nothing to do except sit in the front in the back because he couldn't move them forward. And then Shuaib did a good thing where he actually actively scouted with his pallies, and then he just charged right in where he was rallying his siege, and then it just became into a shit fest after that. But the point really is, and by the way, on our team or the other team, if you guys are going to call out like breaking certain things, somebody has to prepare that area before you break. You don't just randomly say, hey, cut this because it's easier for my cavalry to go through. That's retarded. Because if you needed to go from there, literally Logan was playing with his pallies. He was just moving them up from the main area. He was moving them up the hill anyway. Like he was doing that. If people needed movement and room, literally you can take advantage of that. And Logan was doing it, and Shoaib, at some point you started doing it. But to kind of like say, oh, I'm gonna cut this or do this, and you're doing it with somebody that's not prepared, like that's kind of a problem, because now suddenly you don't have anything, and then making Tarkons into pikes is just crazy talk. Like that's just weird. Like no one would do that. Like I know you're thinking you're going ahead, except you didn't, because you didn't prepare with Fassel. He didn't have much there, and then Logan and then Dobo comes in with all these pikes, and then that's it. Single-handedly, he's killing everything. Fassel doesn't have much of a presence, and you got like freaking Tarkons. Just weird. It's like Tarkons, man. The dude's got like 50 halbs coming. Like there's nothing you can do. Like then you force me to go there and defend that. But the mistake was not coordinating. The mistake isn't that the cut was the issue. The issue was you didn't coordinate with the guy next to you. And the last point I would make is this. Once the game starts and you guys are in it, then it's about finding solutions. It's not about harping and complaining and saying, oh, now we're screwed and now this is that. No, now it's about, okay, what's the combination? Like, For me, a gods player would be like, hey man, I'm getting screwed and here's the units that are screwing me over. Immediately an answer would come about, hey, you're not making swordsmen. Add swordsmen with your husklars. And throw some pikes in there for good measure. GG. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You got this. And oh, by the way, don't rally them single queue. Rally them in the back. Send them in a group. End of story. Done. No walls. And by the way, gods don't got no walls. So asking him to freaking make walls is freaking hella weird too. So what I'm saying is, you know, there's that. There's like this mentality of like, oh my god, like now we're screwed because we pick civs like this. And no, you're actually not screwed. That is high level games with like high level players. Yeah, maybe then you're screwed. With this situation, you're absolutely not screwed. It's just about how you want to use, how you play around the situation. And we did play around that situation. So my point is, gotta be able to communicate properly that is more productive. Anything that says, that's kind of like, okay, we got nothing. And by the way, there's one guy who's talking, which is great, but then doesn't talk much about like success. So then it's just kind of talking about what everybody knows, which is everybody, some people are getting spanked. Okay, that doesn't help because everybody kind of knows that you're getting spanked. On the flip side, you got two other people that aren't even talking, and the only time you guys talk, either when your own units are under pressure, or if Shoaib, like if something happened that was successful, you would speak up. Otherwise, you don't say shit. I mean, it's just kind of like weird shit. Like, come on, guys. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys need to be able to communicate between the three of you to figure out like how we're gonna manage, how, like what is our goal, what is our strategy, how we're gonna move forward. Dynamically, things have changed. So here's what I would say: as the game changes, there needs to be more communication to just figure out like, okay, you know, I'm still doing this role, I'm losing this. You don't even have to say that much. It's just like, hey, Logan Munsif can say, hey, listen, I can build Ellies, but I need protection. Otherwise, I can't send them forward because he's got an ocean of pikes there. You see what I'm saying? And listen, Munsif, the whole point of the Ellies is to take up damage. So the expectation is that they are going to get onagered. Like, you actually don't care about that. You're just providing the front line so the back line can actually do something. The problem is when the back line isn't there, or like you don't have like enough onagers or some guys on your backside who are able to do it. It's not just you need horse archers, you needed some siege as well, and you needed to spread out your units in a way where you're kind of like blocking but not necessarily doing it. Now the good news is you started forward building. I want you to notice the moment you started forward building, you started making more progress. When you did forward build, you were stuck. You were literally stuck. There was nothing you could do. But the fact that you forward build, it forced the other team to now contend with some of those towers or buildings. And it's not like you build a gazillion, but you build enough to that you cause them to pay attention to that.
My problem when I'm sorry, when I was mentioning about the LEs, the question is I sent like 2 or 3 packs and they just keep dying. The question is there is no support behind. So what's the point of keep doing that? And there is no preparation behind that.
There's no point necessarily sending them in like that either, right? So my point is, till you get support, it doesn't make sense for them to just die because you don't have like the best of Ellies, so the pikes will eat them alive. So the only circumstances are if for example they have treads and stuff, but again, still Ellies by themselves can't do anything. Like you would rather let certain buildings go down, even a castle go down, as opposed to losing all those Ellies, because for the counterplay, for the counter charge, those Ellies will be critical. But if those Ellies die, which they did, then suddenly you have no front line, no chance to counterplay, and the other guy has come up with an ocean of like shit that's going to come and wreck everybody's face. And now we're all struggling to figure out how the hell to stop it. You see what I'm saying? That's why the frontline Ellies and keeping them alive in that instance is a good thing, because you're waiting for the counterplay. But however, if you're on the offense, of course, you're just coordinating with your team so that they are moving, knowing that your Ellies are going to die. But if they can pancake and kill all the shit behind, like in front of them, right? Then suddenly the remainder of the army that's left there ends up usually being the guy that's behind you. In which case, you're completely cool with that. You see what I'm saying?
So I'd like to make a suggestion for strategies for both teams. Like, I really want to take off the table this ridiculous notion of early rushes and civs in these civs, right? I just think that is not conducive to our goals and objectives, which is ultimately fix the weaknesses in because they're trying to leverage and take advantage of the weakest players, like playing the short game, right? Like hit them hard because they've got the weaker player, and they won't be able to galvanize as much support early game. So just go ahead and leverage that, almost like a unfair advantage, right? And so I don't agree with that scenario at all. I don't appreciate it. I don't think that helps anybody other than you're just looking for a stupid win, and I don't think that's why I'm playing this.
Understood.
So for me,
no problem.
For me, no, I want to just make that clear. The other thing I want to say is, to me, the objective is doing the mid game and creating a death ball or countering effectively a death ball. Just want to put that out there because I'm not going to participate in any more stupid rush type strategies.
Okay. Okay, fine. Understood. All I'm saying is you guys didn't even rush. You guys thought you were rushing. You didn't even rush.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. It's just abandon it.
But what I'm also saying is even though I don't necessarily think it's necessarily a Civ thing, even though in your guys' mind you're thinking, oh my god, this is like an early rush Civ. What I am saying is that there is a lot of advantages with the team bonuses that can actually help everybody without necessarily it being a negative. Okay, but I agree the overall point, which is putting Dobo in a situation or weaker players in a situation where we've got like Huns or some other things, Civs. The problem is our GOTS. It's like food intensive, economy intensive. They're not necessarily the easiest civs to play, and it's kind of like a shitty situation, and it puts a whole lot of pressure on them to make their economy better so that they can actually produce. But in the heat of the moment, when everybody's in it, they can't really produce because their economies can't keep up with it. But I'm just saying, like, those are things everybody needs to be aware of. So let's be careful about like asking like folks to do things that it's going to be hard for them.
I mean, case in point, this last game, I actually yelled at Dobo because he had, was it like 40 pikes out and one farm.
Oh shit! No way. It happens. Let me set the game up. So, by the way, so let's do this. Let's start. Let's get cracking.
The only reason I built the Tarkans, by the way, is because I thought they were gonna jump over the house.
But they had torches, Nig. What the hell are we gonna do with the torches?
Switch channels, guys.
Switch channels. Let's go.
Okay.